G'day everybody and welcome to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be having a look at some pretty old figures now. I think these ones came out early 2000s. It's a while ago now. These guys came out for the X-Men, the movie, so the very first X-Men movie that we saw, where we've got to see Wolverine and Storm, Jean and Cyclops go out and battle Magneto. I think he was trying to turn everybody into mutants. But anyway, I picked these guys up on eBay. I think they were just like a big bunch for about $10. So I thought, why not? Put a bid on and was lucky enough to win. And I think it only cost me a couple of dollars postage. So pretty much picked up the set of figures and all their accessories for around about $15. So anyway, I thought I'd just give you a quick look, have a look. Some people may have them already, may never have heard of them. So that's what the whole reviewing process is for. So I've only got the one box, and that's the Storm box there, so you can see came in that. Did have the big X, and it has the two pinholes. That was sort of stuck in the top corner there, but you can take it out. So I did put it on the ground there, so you can see the X-Men symbol. So you've got Halle Berry as Storm. Unfortunately, back in those days, I'll see if I can zoom on the face there for you. It doesn't really look like Halle Berry, but nor does that look like the actress who played Jean Grey. But hey, what can you do? 15 years ago, I'm pretty sure this was at the forefront of model making. So sorry, I'll just try and zoom that again for you so you can see them all. But anyway, we'll have a look at the back. Storm, you can see quite a detailed instruction. There was lots of figures in the line. So you could have Magneto, Logan, Rogue, Professor X, Toad, Sabretooth, and Mystique, as well as Jean and Cyclops and Wolverine. And each figure came with accessories. In the case of Storm, she came with this lightning bolt light-up set that you'd sort of on the back of her, I'll show you when we get a look at the figures, you would connect her into that, and then as you lift it up, it would light up. You'd have to supply your own batteries, so there's no batteries in there at the moment, but you could imagine that there'd be a lightning flash or something to give that impression of that going on. These are some of the other accessories. I'll go through those first, then we'll have a look at the figures. This is Jean with quite a extensive cleavage there, and she would sit in this green sort of, I'm assuming it's like a force field or maybe a slime. The only time I can remember something like that was when I think Toad put some green slime across her nose and mouth, and she was beginning to gasp for air, but I don't know where she'd be in that whole big green thing, but yep, you can pull it apart and put her in there. This is to reenact the scene with Wolverine when they wrap the old Magneto bends the metal around the figure. So you can see they're not bad detail. Oops, sorry about that. For an accessory, but it doesn't really suit the figure. This is the Senator from the movie. This is when he is transformed into a mutant and then I think is about to dissolve into liquid. He's a sort of rubbery figure. You can see there that his arms are pretty much nothing. This would be the scene where he's lying on the table and dissolving. For the Professor, you can see there we have the Cerebro helmet that just connects over the top of his head, and the two little pins go into the back of the chair. And for Cyclops, we've got his, general everyday wear pair of glasses. So let's have a look at the figures. Oh, sorry, and then we've got a jacket for Rogue, her green jacket. So looking at the figures, we've got Rogue here. Not too bad. We've got the scarf there that she spends most of the movie in. Her long gloves. Articulation-wise, you're looking at knees, a little bit in the top, but there's no bend. It's just more of a swivel. A little bit of bend in the elbows, rotation in the shoulders, and the head can turn left and right. And that's pretty much Rogue. The Professor here, he has a pull-back chair, so you can actually pull him back and the chair would pull forward, but I think obviously he's had a bit of play over his years and doesn't roll forward anymore. But not bad. He pretty much sits in the chair quite nicely. You can see the little rubber band there just holding his hand down, but you can bend the head or turn the head left and right, raise the arms. The legs are a little bit flimsy. He doesn't really actually stand, but he sits in the chair quite nicely, so if you're looking for a Professor X figure, it's not a bad one. We've got Cyclops here. There you go, you can have a look there. Down there, same with articulation. Articulation is pretty much the same on all of them. A little bit of a bend in the knee and in the elbows, but not too much to do elsewhere. His feature was, I'll hold him there for you, and hopefully that lights up. You can see the beam. There's a button on the back there that you can just push, and that gives you the eyes. Jean doesn't have any powers. She basically just stands there, doesn't do anything. You can't light her up or make her do anything too exciting, but nice figure. I must admit, with the female figures, their poseability and their ability to stand is a little bit limited, simply because they've been plonked in high heels, and their legs are rather skinny, and the way they've been sort of posed or bent doesn't allow them just to be standing straight up. Storm is a great example of that. You can see the bend in the knee, and if you straighten that out, then basically she's unable to stand. It's more you need her on that action figure, on that stand that she's come with. But as you can see, not too bad. And then we have Wolverine with his plastic bendy claws. I don't know if Hugh Jackman is too impressed with that likeness, but all in all, not a bad little play set for the X-Men fans. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the review. If you've got these figures or you've got other figures, let me know, or point me in the direction of the other videos out there to see them all. I'd like to, see a few more in the set, especially the Mystique figure. I think that'd be one to have a good look at. But anyway, thanks for watching. Keep subscribing. Hang around. I'm going to do a review on these two little fellas. Being a Star Wars fan, who wouldn't want to have a look at the new Millennium Falcon and X-Wing Microfighter from Star Wars. So anyway, I'll do a review on them. Thanks for watching. Keep subscribing. Thanks for liking me on the Facebook. Cheers.